Hello, I'm David Chaston with 989, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is where you get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, including news that looks like the Greek people have bought a damaging fight. Syriza, the radical leftist party that swept to a convincing victory in Greece's election, will team up to form a government with a small right-wing party also opposed to Europe's economic policies. But Europe's establishment moved quickly overnight to douse hopes it would relax the terms of Greece's bailout, insisting that Athens honour its commitments. The voters have had their say. Now we'll see what the creditors think. Markets are betting the creditors will prevail. The euro rebounded from an 11-year low and European equities rose amid speculation the fallout from the election will be contained. More than that, the Eurozone's economic prospects seem to have perked up a bit. Following the ECB stimulus plan, purchasing managers are more bullish. Growth of business activity increased in its fastest rate in 5 months in January. The latest market purchasing managers index rose from 51.4 in December to 52.2. New orders also grew at their sharpest rate in 5 months as demand picked up at the start of the year. In Germany especially, output growth strengthened across both the services and manufacturing sectors. France remains a laggard, but less so. Somewhat surprisingly, the same survey shows that Japan is now expanding at a similar rate. Japan's export orders are also growing strongly. But none of these are at the level of the US, although the impressive rate of expansion recorded there is definitely tailing off. All this is in stark contrast to China, which has stalled. In fact, overnight, the Chinese government urged its local governments to activate existing funds, that is, speed up their spending plans to try and regain some momentum. In New York, benchmark US Treasury 10-year bond yields fell 10 basis points today to 1.8%. Swap rates in New Zealand are already falling and start today sharply lower and now completely flat. The 1.5 curve hardly exists at all at just 3 basis points. The 2-year swap rate fell 6 basis points to 3.62%. The oil price rose marginally to just under $46 a barrel, while Brent crude is just under $49 a barrel. Gold weakened by another $10 an ounce at now $1,280 an ounce. We start today with the New Zealand dollar lower again. In fact, since the start of the year, the Kiwi dollar has lost about 5% against the greenback, 6% against the yen, and 2% against the Aussie. This morning is at 74.3 US cents, at 93.6 Aussie cents, and the TWA is at 77.4. Graham Wheeler will be allowed a wry smile. He is getting his desired currency adjustment without risky intervention. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.